Hello, my fellow entrepreneurs. It's Alex from Business Rocket, and today we're going to discuss the TCP license, specifically vehicle requirements. Now, the TCP license and the CPUC who manages the TCP license does not have a vehicle requirement at all. So you can actually register any vehicle you want to be on your TCP license. The only requirement there is to make sure that that vehicle is commercially registered, meaning that you went to the DMV, you presented them with a weight certificate, and you asked the DMV to change the registration of your vehicle to commercial use, meaning that the car is being used for business purposes only and not personal purposes. Once that's done, you can add that vehicle to the TCP license. But there's two things you want to consider when you're actually picking a vehicle. Number one is the cost of insurance. Insurance can be extremely expensive, and it actually depends on the type of vehicle you have. So the more common the vehicle and the more likely that it's going to be on the road a lot, the more expensive the insurance is going to be. Sometimes more expensive vehicles, but the vehicles that are not going to be used a lot, like a stretch limousine or a shuttle bus, like a sprinter van, those can have cheaper insurances than, for example, a Prius or a sedan. So you want to kind of talk to an insurance broker and find out, once you've identified the vehicle that you want to get, how much that insurance would be and how is it different from maybe a different vehicle that you wanted to get. Number two, when you're picking a vehicle, you want to figure out what the vehicle is for. So for example, before you even start looking at vehicles, contact vendors like Uber or Lyft or maybe a third-party vendor you're planning to work with and find out what vehicles they want. Because if you get a car that they want, they're more likely to hire you. We've seen this happen a lot where people just randomly buy a car and they think they can add it because it looks nice. But I can promise you that they don't care how nice it looks. If it doesn't go into their parameters, they'll decline the car. And you're going to have to spend all that money to buy a new car and sell this car. And the process needs to be kind of restarted. So hopefully this video is very helpful. If you have any questions, leave it below. We'll get you answers right away. And I look forward to speaking to you in the future. Have a great day.